Law 4. Always say less than necessary. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control. Words are dangerous. The moment you begin explaining yourself too much, you surrender power. You reveal your thinking. You expose your motives. You invite judgment. Powerful people understand this. They do not rush to fill silence. They do not over-explain. They do not argue endlessly. They speak and then they stop. The more you talk, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Even if what you were saying is harmless or ordinary, excessive explanation weakens its effect. It becomes predictable. It becomes common. But when you say less, when you are vague, controlled, and slightly mysterious, your words carry weight. Silence creates tension. Silence creates authority. Silence makes people listen carefully. When your statements are brief and open-ended, people are forced to interpret them. And in interpreting them, they often imagine something deeper, more intelligent, more powerful than what was actually said. This is the secret. Make your words few, and people will fill in the rest. Those in power have mastered this art. They understand that the less they reveal, the more control they maintain. They speak in measured tones. They leave room for ambiguity. They allow others to wonder, and that wondering gives them dominance. When you explain yourself constantly, you place yourself on the defensive. When you clarify every detail, you reduce your own mystique. When you try too hard to be understood, you expose weakness. Control the narrative by controlling your tongue. Saying less does not mean saying nothing. It means saying only what is necessary and no more. It means resisting the urge to prove yourself with endless words. It means resisting the impulse to correct every misunderstanding. It means allowing silence to work in your favor. The more you speak, the more opportunities you give others to find fault, to challenge you, to trap you in your own statements. But when you speak briefly, calmly, and with restraint, you appear deliberate. You appear confident. You appear powerful. Power is not in noise. Power is in control. And nothing demonstrates control more than measured speech. So the next time you feel the urge to explain, to impress, to talk your way into approval, pause. Say less. Let others talk. Let silence stretch. Let your words land and settle. In the economy of power, fewer words yield greater returns. Remember, the more you say, the more common you appear. The less you say, the more powerful you seem. Always say less than necessary.